Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys, well, we're back to talk about some Vanderpump Rules drama, and this time it's about an ex Vanderpump Rules star, Randall Emmett, and his ex wife, who really is not affiliated at all. But Lala Kent is, so we're going to talk about it. Before we do, I just wanted to say a few things. One, again, I'm sorry for being an avatar today. I am just healing my lip, and you guys will see me back on here tomorrow. Two, we have the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City premiere tonight, and we will be back with Ginny from Bravo and Blaze tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. So get ready for that. And then also three, don't forget that Anchor Watch is on tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern, live with Jason and Josh. And there's a lot to break down. So before we jump in, do all the YouTube things, smash the like button, show some love, and let's do the damn thing.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so I have to give credit to RadarOnline.com. This is definitely not my doing, but they wrote exclusive, revealed Vanderpump Rules star Lala Kent's ex, Randall, has paid his ex-wife $75,000 for legal fees in a settlement months after the restraining order drama. Okay, 75,000 sounds like a lot, but not a lot for Randall, unless you just add up all of the debt that he allegedly owes. Anyways, Vanderpump Rules star Lala Kent's ex-fiance Randall Emmett coughed up a 5-figure sum to cover his ex-wife, Amber Childers' legal fees as part of a settlement that they reached in court. Months after she was granted a temporary restraining order, and this is what RadarOnline.com has learned. According to court documents obtained, the movie producer and his ex hashed the deal out in January, but the judge didn't sign off on it until last week. I feel like, who am I and what do I know? But I feel like the legal system, things are so, if they hash this deal out in January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, like we're now 9 months later, and now you finally sign off on it? Is that because we want to keep the money in the legal system and pay more attorneys and do all of that? I just don't understand. Randall and Amber were married from 2009 to 2017, and they shared 2 daughters, London and Riley. And Randall started dating Lala while he was still officially married, but technically separated from his wife. Or at least that's the story that he gave her. Now if you look back and you think about it, Lala has been very open about having conversations with Amber. And in these conversations, she says, oh, okay, well, I was told one thing, she was told another. And now that we got together, now we know that he lied to both of us, allegedly. Last year, Amber filed for a restraining order against Randall, claiming that she had been contacted by an FBI agent asking her questions about Randall Emmett's suspected activities with child exploitation and the P word. Not good. She added, "This call caused me extreme destruction and disturbance of my emotional calm and peace of mind, and that London and Riley are often alone with Randall while he may be engaging in acts of child exploitation and or the P word." Randall obviously adamantly denied the accusations. And to be fair, just because Amber says this does not make it true. So I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, well, Randall is, there's 2-3 sides to every story. And he, again, has denied it. So he said that this is a way for Amber and Lala to come together to make sure that they take the kids away from him and that he doesn't get primary custody. Well, these are very, 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 very big accusations. But he denied the accusations. He said, "There is zero evidence that I'm being investigated for anything. As the father of 3 children, I am shocked and in utter disbelief that Amber would even hint at something so disgusting and untrue. As for her other claims, they are categorically false. Anyone can say whatever they want in a pleading. That doesn't make it true. And it's also important to note that we still share 50-50 custody of our children." Oof. He added, "This is yet another attack and a set of lies from Amber designed to hurt my career without any evidence whatsoever." Now, a judge granted a temporary restraining order against Randall, which prohibited him from coming within 100 yards of his ex. But in January, Amber dismissed the restraining order. And at the time, a rep for the movie producer said, "Amber and Randall have settled their differences." That's a bold statement. And Amber's request for a restraining order has been dismissed, which means that there was a settlement, obviously. Randall is glad that the matter is resolved and behind him. RadarOnline.com has learned that before Amber dismissed the restraining order, she worked out a private deal with Randall. Yeah, see? But per their global resolution, she agreed to drop the restraining order. And in addition, the exes agreed if they believe the other had breached the deal, then they need to notify the other first before filing documents in court. Further, Randall agreed to pay $75,000 to cover Amber's attorney's fees, and he agreed to pay $37,500 on June 30th and another $37,500 on July 31st. So he is just paying out the wazoo. All right. Well, if you guys didn't remember this, well, let me kind of remind you really quick. Lala is not really allowed to film with Ocean, her daughter, on Vanderpump Rules because now Randall doesn't want his daughter exploited, which is kind of interesting because before, when he was a part of the show, he had no problem having his daughter on the show. But now I'm sure this was his way of attacking her career, thinking that production would need to showcase that part of her life. And they didn't. She was able to move on. She was able to still film the show. So when he's saying that Amber is using this as an attack on his career, it kind of seems like, so are you. That's what it feels like. And then from there, too, we don't know how this is going to play out, but Lala did put out a cryptic post. And she said, something to the effect of, when you're done with something, you feel like you're done with something. I feel like I'm finally done. Well, nobody knew what she was talking about. And everybody felt like, they alluded to this must be about Vanderpump Rules. Well, come to find out, it wasn't about Vanderpump Rules. It was actually about Randall. And she said she was done with the custody battle of it all and like the fight. And I'm sure she is. This is something that's exhausting. He's still fighting Amber. Now he's fighting Amber and Lala. This woman, since we've known Lala on Vanderpump Rules, since we've known her as like dating the guy who shall not be named, with Stassi calling her out, Katie calling her out, her driving the Range Rover, the BJs for PJs. She's been around and she's been fighting this whole time. So yeah, does Lala want to sit there and continue to fight? Probably not. Even Kenya Moore, still fighting Mark Daly. It doesn't go away. Unless you're able to find some sort of settlement or whatever the case is, really, it's a long battle. But I want to hear what you guys think. What do you think the deal was that he came to with Amber? Obviously, he paid her off, so they came to some sort of settlement. And I just want to pick your brain and see what you guys think. Again, go ahead and comment below. Let us know. And also, don't forget to go to the comment section. I will pin the link for Anchor Watch right there. I love you guys, and we'll see you so very soon.